Like, I think that's what you find with the mostly social media people is they bring in like top level bikini girls. They bring in like these top level athletes that are like, you might as well put them on a fucking cover of a magazine. Like, you can do whatever the fuck you want with them, and the viewer's gonna be like, oh wow, you made them look like that? No, they fucking didn't, man. The person's been training for fucking years. They just did a video with them. No, they're like I just mentioned earlier, every intermediate, advanced, high advanced, even myself, educated eye can come in here and be like, listen, Mike, your technique's a little off. How about we change this with your elbow and change that with this, up your chest a little bit, or don't do the arc as much. And it will drastically change what is affecting my lats. Anybody can be corrected. It doesn't matter who you are. And that's what a lot of people have to get through their fucking head is no one has flawless technique. It doesn't exist. For some odd reason, especially in the men, they seem to think that they know everything when they haven't really done anything yet. They haven't stepped on the big stage. They haven't competed against major competitors. They haven't even took a crack at a pro card yet, let alone stepped on a pro stage. So when it comes to these young guys that are showing pros that have been there, done that, what you guys are saying are wrong. You guys are just, it's old knowledge, it's not up to date. Oh, man, we got to where we're at, doing what we do. And most of our biggest attributes are we never stop learning. We always want to learn more. You can ask any pro that I know of that I've talked to, we're all going to say the same thing. We're always learning. We never think we know everything. So if someone comes in and shows us a technique that's a little bit better, but proves it to us, like shows us in the gym, not fucking on a text message, we're gonna try. I've tried so many techniques over my 20 odd years of lifting and coaching. I've managed gyms, I've owned my own gym, coached hundreds of clients. I'm just not one of those fucking social media gurus that are like, hey, I'm a coach and I'll fucking make you go from A to B and I guarantee it. No, man. I let my clients like the results. I want my clients to like what they're doing. I want them to learn from me. I'm not gonna take a picture of them and be like, I made this person go from here to here. I don't give a fuck with that, man. I don't. My biggest point is when I coach somebody is they give me what their goal is, I help them get to that goal. End of period, end of fucking sentence. That's it. I give them as much knowledge as I can. There's no hard feelings when they want to move on to somebody else or move on to their own kind of way of thinking. I'm happy for them. They're moving on. They've learned what they needed from me and they're stepping to the next stage. But tell me you know everything at fucking 20 years old? No. Good fucking luck. Tell me where you're gonna be when you hit my age, 43. It's not happening. For me, the way I kind of look at the fitness industry today, being in it for the last 20 some years, is, as I mentioned earlier, social media in my mind is killing fitness. So the reason I say that is you have these people out there that are putting these exercises out there that are saying to people that it's guaranteed this is the best way to do this exercise, bar none, science-based, blah, 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 blah. Listen, man, I can shit in a box, put an FDA fucking sticker on it and tell you you're gonna gain 20 pounds of muscle? You're gonna eat my shit? No, you're not. Tried, true fucking tradition in bodybuilding. You build the muscle, you put the stress on it, you come into the gym, you lift fucking heavy ass weight as much as you can lift with proper form. I stress that, I can't stress it enough, proper form. Like the 3-tier thing that I mentioned earlier, the most important thing for me is, am I feeling it? And if you're lifting just for weight, just for ego lifting, you're not fucking feeling anything. You're just moving a weight. This whole science-based bullshit that's out there, it's common sense. Most muscle is built with full stretch, full squeeze. Most amount of stress on the muscle. So if you're not feeling it, you're not working the muscle. And again, I come back to it a lot, is common sense has a lot to do with training. So you have the people that walk the steps before us, which paved the path. So what they did is common sense. They built their physique, they built up to where they were and progressed to the status that we hold themselves high because they did what they did. So we should take that, build on it with the machines that we have that they didn't have, and keep that philosophy that they had. They didn't fucking change the motion, or they didn't change the technique, or they didn't change fucking anything. They came in and they lifted hard and they lifted to failure with the proper form. It's common fucking sense. Like, can't stress it enough. Don't be a fucking idiot and do this bullshit that someone on social media with zero muscle has, but they're telling you you're gonna gain 50 pounds of muscle in a couple of years if you do it their way. Yeah, okay. Ask any fucking pro bodybuilder and they're gonna tell you the same thing. No, never, doesn't work that way. No. Putting 5 pounds of muscle on in a year is fucking astonishing. Putting 50 pounds on, or 20 pounds on, or 10 pounds on in a couple of years is mind-blowing. So, don't believe everything that you see. Again, shit in a box. Take it from me, it's a quote. Like you shit in a box, put all the stickers and fucking highlights on it you want, it's still shit. It ain't worth your time.